Hey, good morning and welcome to the 5 a.m. Mester Scrum Show. I had Bubbles here earlier, but I guess she got bored and left. I don't know. Cats. Sometimes I wonder if cats are like Scrum teams and they just do whatever they want. So I want to welcome you. It's Fun Friday here on the 5 a.m. Mester Scrum Show, and I hope you're doing well. A couple things I want to talk about. A fun interview question. Are you prepared for this question in a potential interview as a Scrum Master? And then I'm going to give an example of a scavenger hunt that you could use. And also we're going to do Fortune Cookie Friday. Yay. So we look at the fortune cookies. They tell us something. We see how it applies to either the show or Agile in general. And this comes from those Agile accountants who love those metrics out there who probably don't understand what the metrics mean at all. But we're going with it. So, anyway, welcome. And I am Greg Mester, Scrum Master and Agile Coach. And we talk about Scrum and Agile in a very practical and tactical way. So you bring value to your customer, hopefully not work so hard to get that value to the customer and have a little fun along the way. So one of the things I wanted to bring up, and we do the Fun Friday and everyone's probably like, Greg, you're always talking about fun stuff and do stuff. Well, guess what? I'm going to make it an interview question because I'll be honest with you. If you have all your certs and you have that, and I'll ask you some questions about Scrum or Agile or Kanban or whatever is needed or safe or whatever is going on. But I might ask you a curveball question in an interview where I say, okay, design something fun for the team to do. You got 5 minutes, come up with an idea, whatever it is, and see what you got. And why do I do that? One, I want to see if you can think on your toes. Two, if you haven't done one before, it'll be very hard for them to come up with. I might even just give you a minute, and just say, hey, in a minute, come up with an idea or two. Don't try to be too crazy. But if they've never come up with any fun activities to engage and build some teamwork activities with the team, that'll come out real quick. They can always cite some example they did in the past or whatever, and they could draw it on a whiteboard or sketch it out or just talk through it. I'm not really too worried about that. But the idea that they can come up with some kind of fun activity, I'm not grading them for the quality of the fun or how good it is or anything like that. But it's more about, can they come up with some? Have they done one in the past? And I'm trying to evaluate their experience level as a Scrum Master, because you always want to throw something in there to try to get the team to gel a little bit and come up with some ideas. Sometimes that needs to be very light. Sometimes it's more intense. The more high performing the team, the more intense the activity might be, where they're already knowing each other. Now it's real fun and competition and things like that. And when they're a new team, it may be just a question of just a light, airy thing, just to get to know people, experiment, explore. And here's an example. Scavenger hunt's always the easiest thing to come up with. And in there, here, I'll give you an example. I put five things in the scavenger hunt to look for. Real simple. First one, what's your favorite movie? Now, the reason why I do the movie thing, there are a lot of people up there who will do retro storyboards with movie themes, TV show themes, whatever. And I'll be honest with you, I like it. They're very pretty and everything, but probably most of the people haven't seen these things. And if you're old like me, your shows are dated. They might not be modern, more YouTube, whatever, So you got to be careful what you do. So this will give you some feedback for future reference. So if you got a couple people that like the same movie, you could do this. Oh, and by the way, ideally, if you're remote or in person, most likely going to be remote anyhow, in this day and age, you would have a whiteboard and you say, okay, scavenger hunt is, okay, what's your favorite movie? Go grab a picture off the internet, paste it up on the whiteboard, and share with the team what your favorite movie is. And then it'll be interesting to see how many people are connected with the movies. So that's the first question. Second question, because, we're corporate. What does it have to do with our business, Greg? Blah, blah, blah. One, you get to know each other. Two, find a competitor's website and take a snap of it and put it on there. So the idea is now we're getting into the business side. I want my team to see what other teams are doing, what they're providing, what other companies are providing. I don't want them to be in their little sounding board or whatever, their own little closet, whatever it is, where they only hear the same voice. Our site's so great. I want them to go out onto someone else's website. So I want them, the second one is go find a competition's website, grab a snap, put it in the board. Now, and maybe even say what you like about that website. So you could even say, go to the website, surf around. What did you like about it? Or what did you not? Maybe two things. Maybe you go, okay, find the website. Now find something you like about it and something you don't like about it and put it on the whiteboard. So, okay. So number one, favorite movie, grab a picture, put it on there. Two, and you're going to use that movie for future references if you want to do some of the movie retros. Two, go look at a competition website, grab a picture of it, write something that you like about it and what you don't like about it on that one. Number three is find a training class in your field. Now, this is that continuous learning. I'm not going to, so my goal in this thing, go on the internet, find a class. Now, this is good for developers, testers, Scrum Master, product owners, whoever, right? Go find a class, put a little post on the shared thing that would be maybe of interest that you might want to take for your skill set, right? So that's a good thing. So now we're doing the continuous learning thing. And you notice how I'm doing this self-organization. I'm not telling them to do it. They're finding it themselves. Four, because I like podcasts, I said, find a podcast that you can learn from and share it. So everyone's got podcasts. They can take a snapshot of their Spotify or whatever system, or Apple or iTunes or whatever system you're using to listen to their podcasts. And they can put a little picture of that on the whiteboard or write down the name or whatever, because a lot of systems don't let you go past the firewall into these podcasts, but at least you can share. They can look at their phones and do stuff like that they're interested in. Ideally, it would be something that you can learn from in your profession, right? So number four is a podcast. Find a podcast, share that. Number five, find something blue on the company website. You can pick a different color. You can do whatever you want. I just picked blue. Blue is a very popular, like the most searched term in Google at one point when I won a book for how to test and do testing. And it was, the answer was blue. Because they asked, what's the most searched term in on Google? And I go, blue. I won. It's always a color, by the way, because it's blue something. Blue jeans, blue shirt, blue sky, whatever, blue, right? Plus it's mellow. So there's your scavenger hunt, right? So it's a very simple thing. Now you can see I can tell someone how to do this pretty quickly, and I can interchange the ideas. And as I'm doing this on my interview question, I might explain why I picked the different things. Like I said, item one was favorite movie, just to get people to know. So in the future, if I want to do some movie theme for a retro, I kind of know what movies everyone's seeing and what they're looking at. Two, find a competition website and find something they like about it and dislike, so they're not in that little sounding board thing going on, echo chamber. Three, find a class in your field that you would like to take and put it up there. And this applies for anybody. See, it doesn't matter if you're a developer, coder, tester, database, whatever. It works for anybody. Four, find a podcast for learning in your field. So find and share a podcast that's about your field, has them grow out there and learn, and it's something they can do on their own. And then the fifth one, find something blue on the company website. So now you're actually making them go on your own company's website, which they probably never do anyhow. So that is my little scavenger hunt. It's like 5 things, very simple. Doesn't take long to do. You could probably do this in 10 minutes. And it's just a little fun activity that you might be able to do. Now, if you're remote, it works better remote maybe than it does in person. Because on remote, you can search at Google. You can search it on the browser or whatever, search engine, whatever one you like. So that is an idea for the scavenger with that. So now you got Now you got a new question you have to be prepared for as a Scrum Master going for interview or any kind of leadership job, to be honest with you. The servant leader things they keep talking about. But yeah, servant leaders, Scrum Masters, create something fun for the team to do and base it on having a new team that you just got there that just got put together. Come up with something fun. You got like 5 minutes. I wouldn't give more than 5 minutes. They don't need 10 minutes to come up with that. They've done it in the past. They should have a Rolodex of answers to having some fun. And that's why we do it every Friday. If you notice, every Friday, I'm always doing something fun unless I'm sick and I got 102-degree fever or something like that. I'm about dead, which was last 2 weeks. but it's not that hard, right? It's not very hard. But if you're not prepared, you're gonna get got, right? So I gave you that and the thing. And the scavenger hunt's a great example. Giving answers why you pick those things, what you do, and it shares. So if you noticed my answer on the scavenger hunt, as I went through the scavenger hunt, everyone leads into 5 other activities, to 5 other reasons, makes them understand that you're thinking, that you can think of why you do it, not just you do it, but what's the basis behind creating the activity. And again, that might be something else you might want to think about as you create this fun activity. Bubbles is here. Share why you picked that fun activity, how it has a bigger impact than just having fun. Hi, Bubbles. Here she's here. Come here. Want to say hi to everyone? Oh, there's Bubbles. She's here. She must be done doing whatever she's doing. Now she's going to move the camera. Okay, so Fortune Cookie Friday. Let's check out what the Fortune Cookie has to say. Hope you're doing well. It's Friday. Have a little fun. All right, got the Fortune Cookie. It's actually, their quality check's not too great, I guess. It's just sticking out there. Uh-oh. Here we go. Hi, are you here for the Fortune Cookie? She likes fortune cookies. Do you want a piece of fortune cookie? Here. Here, cat. Right there. Right there. Right there. She likes fortune. Weirdest cat on the planet Earth. She likes fortune cookies. What? I just gave you a piece right there. Eat that. Eat that piece of fortune cookie. All right. So let's see what the fortune cookie has to say. Bubbles, what are you doing? Hi. What's up? You want to be in the picture? Oh, okay. Good character is more to be praised than outstanding talent. Good character is more to be praised than outstanding talent. So this kind of leads to the question that I have for a Scrum Master interview question. Outstanding talent. You may be the best Scrum Master. You may understand everything in the book, studied that chapter, studied everything. But good character, I think it leads to someone who wants to have everyone to have good time in what they do, right? Hi, what's up, Bubbles? I got a bubble tail. You can't, if you're on podcast, you can't see the tail. She's going after the cookie. Bubbles, are you going after the entire cookie? Apparently, she's going after the entire cookie. But anyway, good character is more to be praised than outstanding talent. So you may, she just stole a cookie, knocked it off. What are you doing? Are you stealing them all? Crazy cat. Anyway, so what I'm saying, good character, someone who wants everyone to have fun and enjoy what they do, right? So it's not just about production. It's also about enjoying what we do because we want them to stay with us. We don't want to invest all this time building this team activity. She just stole that cookie. Hi. Crazy cat. She didn't want a little piece. She wanted the whole cookie, right? Anyway, so good character is about people that want their team to enjoy what they do, stick around. Because like I said, we invest all that time and effort to get them working as a team, train them up, get them cranking along together. We don't want to break up the team. So having someone of good character will help solidify that team. And when I do these interviews for Scrum Masters, I'm looking for a little bit of that character trait too. Not just what you know in the book and that you know what everything does, but how do you interact with the team? How do you make it a little bit of fun so the team stays gelled for as long as possible? With that, I want to say, have a great day. Happy Friday. Happy scrumming. And take it easy. Enjoy. Enjoy. Do a little fun stuff. And with that, I guess we're ending the broadcast.